For the last 4 months, I've been traveling around South America doing daily videos of exploring cities, border crossings, waterfalls. But then you get days like this, and it has been raining for the last few hours. It's only just stopped, but there is more rain coming. So I could have done a day of just lying around doing nothing, but in normality it's an admin day. So I've just left the accommodation where I'm staying, which is just around that corner there, and today I'm doing laundry. I keep promising myself for the last couple of days. So I've got all my dirty clothes and they stink. And it didn't help the fact that I'm wearing the last t-shirt that is clean, which means I have to do it today. So I thought I'd show you a laundrette in Brazil, because the last time I used a self-service one, which this one is as well, I did have a few problems. It's not well designed for foreigners, but I'm hoping this one is. So I'm on the outskirts of Cascavel. This is a residential area. It's got some really nice houses around here, and you can probably make out that it is still spitting a bit. Not the best weather for t-shirt and shorts. And next door to the laundrette is a big supermarket, which is get a chance for me to get some lunch. But I have noticed around here that there's a lot of hills. This keeps my fitness levels going up. But yeah, some of these houses really beautiful. So I have been here for, this will be coming up to my 3rd night. The accommodation is a 2-bedroom apartment. Well, I say apartment, house, for £15 a night, and it has been really comfortable. A little bit lonely, being away from hostel life, lots of people, lots of movement, instead of just me. Oh, this is quite steep. Well, that was exercise I wasn't planning on getting, but I've come onto the main road and you've got traffic going down that way and then traffic going up that way, and in the middle you've got a wide path with a cycle path, and then you've got all these statues which look amazing. I mean, is that peas in a pod? That's cool. Fish with a hand around it. So you've got loads of statues. All modern art, I'm guessing, but they all go all the way up there. And I was going to have a look at all of them, but I'm getting wet. And I think I need to get to the laundrette. So it's just down here. Another 5 minutes. And today is a Sunday. So usually it would be quieter anyway. But with this weather, yeah, it's even quieter than quiet. Oh, like that. So all the streets, the main streets in Cascavel, are just wide. You've got so much space to walk around. And I think if the weather had been better, you would have seen more people using the bicycle tracks, the cycle lanes. And you get loads of little sitting areas. I mean, this is not even the centre, this is the outskirts. So everything's been planned. And I don't even know if the laundrette is open. I'm guessing it should be because it's self-service. I did speak to the owner of the granny flat that I'm staying in. He told me, oh yes, it'll be open. So I don't fancy wearing this shirt again for another day. I'm nearly there. So this is the big supermarket. So West End. I think it's just around here. Laundrette. I think this could be the worst weather I've had in the 4 months. Right, there it is, Lavanderia. So I've come outside mainly because it's so quiet in there and everyone seems to be concentrating on the machines. But quick video, took inside 3 washing machines, one of which is not working. I've got about 15 minutes wait until one is available. And I've had a little play around with the machine that gets it all working. It looks simple enough, I hope. Right, washing's in. Bit more detail that they wanted of me. So I asked for my telephone number, and then from there my full name, my date of birth, passport number, just to do my washing. And then I think I pressed all the right buttons, got my washing in, just press start. But I thought I'd have a little wander to the supermarket because I've got 30 minutes just for the washing to sort out. But for 17 real 90, not too bad. So this is the West End supermarket. Look at that. Let's get some snacks. That was fun. Unfortunately they had Katy Perry blasting out the speaker, so I couldn't speak as I'm going round, but the supermarket is massive. Alcohol first, then straight over to the hot food, and I've actually got some pizza, and then I pointed at stuff and said I'll have some of that as well. And then yeah, bought some crisps, bought some other stuff, and for some reason they've put it all into separate bags, so I've got about 4 or 5 bags here for a little bit of stuff, and it's just directly next door to the laundrette. So I've got probably about 20 minutes left now. I guess coming on a Sunday was a bit of a bad idea because this place has been busy. There's people coming in and out. I've just managed to get my washing into the dryer. 45 minutes I've got to wait. I mean, people are looking at me going, he's taking my place. No, I haven't. But I've had a pizza already. I'm about to eat whatever this is. It's in the shape of a turnip. Basically I just picked anything that looked quite tasty. Cheesy potato with some sort of meat in the middle. And I've got the blackcurrant drink. I've been here for about an hour 15 minutes now. The weather is still not the best. Hey ho. That's all my washing done. It's taken about 2.5, 3 hours. God, I'm gonna have loads of podcasts to listen to, but the rain, look at that. And I'm walking very slowly down here because it's a bit slippy. I thought I'd be finished earlier before the rain started. So it's a 10-minute walk. I'm just trying to keep underneath the covers here. But the washing things seem to be quite simple. Nothing too difficult. And the price for the drying was exactly the same as the washing. Oh, I'm getting rained on. Now the problem I've got is my camera is not waterproof and it does not like rain at all. So I'm gonna have to cover it in a plastic bag and hopefully it'll stay dry until I get back. And the irony is, I've just put all this washing in the dryer. It's probably going to get wet again through all this. Yippee! And that's me back. That was a long walk. It is not looking good out there. I was going to plan on going for a walk this afternoon to the park, but I might give that a miss. So I've put my washing away. Oh no, I haven't. I just dumped it on the bed like any normal person would. Got a nice little setup there. My laptop might go and watch a film in a bit. One of the things I did when I was in the laundrette was work out my finances. Need to be done. It might look like I'm going to stay for another night here. The cost of a bus, etc. It might be wise just to settle it down for a bit for an extra night. I've got the 2.5 weeks until my military pension goes in, so I've got to be careful with my money. So staying here a bit longer just to even it all out until the end of the month. But that was laundry day. When people think about going backpacking, traveling the world, they have this misty-eyed vision of just sitting on a beach and just seeing culture, and nobody thinks about laundry or days that the rain just starts pouring down. But this is just an example of normal backpacking, normal traveling. But if you've enjoyed this little trip to the laundrette, and I did enjoy it because there's a lot of people wanting to talk to me. It all started off with talking about which point to washing machines and going, "Is that yours?" I was thinking, I'll go, no Portuguese, English, and start talking English, especially the kids, because they've been taught English at school. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, then all you got to do is press that like button. Tomorrow, the weather forecast says there is light rain, which means I'll get a chance to pop to the park and see the wildlife. But until then, I'm off to unpack my washing. Bye bye for now.